What up, guys? As a Christian, a lot of times I like to look at things that happen in my life and use them as a learning experience. Use it as a teaching experience. In everything that happens in our life, we ought to look at it a little bit deeper. And last night, as my son was going to bed, for some of y'all that don't know, my son's 2, and sometimes he don't want to listen. So we got to correct him sometimes, and I'm trying to teach him to obey his mama and listen to her and not tell us no when we are trying to teach him something. And sometimes, if I get on to him and tell him to listen, I feel like a lot of times he's a mama's boy because of that. But anyway, last night, his mama told him to go brush his teeth, and, he was saying no, and I got on to him and told him to go brush his teeth. And I told him good night, and I asked him to give me a hug, and he didn't want to do it. So anyway, he went in there and brushed his teeth. He didn't tell me good night, didn't give me a hug. And the lesson that I learned from this was it reminded me of the story of the prodigal son. And I just wanted to share it with you. As Christians, sometimes we go out into the world, we disobey God. We're out there living a sinful life, or we're just out in the wilderness living our own life, going after the lust of the flesh, going after the worldly things, trying to gain money or financial things, or houses or cars or careers or whatever it is. Sometimes we run away from God, and we go out, and it could be a many of reasons. You may have gone out from the church. Maybe you've been hurt by the church, and you just ran away from God. Maybe your church as a whole has ran away from God. You've been out chasing memberships and glamour and a big church building, and you've run away from the Word of God and the direction of God. But the message for you today, guys, is that God is still standing here waiting for you to come back. He's calling you to come back home with open arms. He still loves you. He wants you to come back home. Love you guys. Peace out.